Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Julia Rose. I'm a psychic medium and Kundalini Reiki master teacher. And I pray this message finds you at the precise time you need it. As always, take what resonates with you and leave the rest for everyone else to find. So, hello, welcome in, everyone. I'm just setting some intentions, calling in everyone who's meant to be here in this moment in time to receive these messages about the collective energy, because what the heck, holy mackerel. um yeah, we're gonna take a moment and then we'll get into it. We're gonna be talking a little bit today about, and I know I say we a lot, it's me, my spirit guides, my angels, God the Divine, everyone who's here to help facilitate these messages, because I work with a team. It's just my voice and me that you see here, but I work with a team. So I just like to have candles going while I'm channeling. Helps me stay focused. All right. So, Lisa, welcome. Robert, welcome. Marco, welcome. I'm happy you guys all made it out here. Happy Wednesday. We're going to get into the messages. We're just, Spirit's just wanting me to go ahead and start. So, why is it important to be talking about solar flares and about geomagnetic activity, geomagnetic storms? Why does it matter? Well, Sean, hello. All of the light codes that come to the earth are coming from a few different places, and all of these serve to not only change the frequency of the earth and help the earth elevate, but also humanity's consciousness, the consciousness of all life that exists here. So you can think about them as literal light codes coming in, light wave particles that come as activating codes that can help to purify your DNA, help you clarify your emotions, understand your purpose, understand your mission. They can be very healing, they can be very activating. It's always according to what the global energy needs, what Gaia needs, and what is going to serve your highest good. So, not everyone reacts to these same energies the same way, and that's totally normal. Your experience is going to be totally unique to you. However, there might be some commonalities with everyone else in the collective, which is why I do come out here and talk about them, because my guides are like, hey, Julia, we got to talk about this because what the heck? Everyone's like in a fryer right now and they're freaking out. That was the message that I got yesterday, and I was not in a state to come out yesterday. Because it wasn't the right timing. This energy is going to require extra grounding from you. Okay, if you want to get an exclusive energy meditation, an exclusive energy guided meditation where I walk you through the kind of easiest possible scenario in a meditation that's under 30 minutes to really ground and center your energy amidst all this electromagnetic energy that's been flooding the planet. If you need help with that and you want to tap into that meditation, that's over on Patreon. It's exclusive to the membership. So the link is in the description box below if you want to join me over there for that. And Lisa, thank you for dropping that here. Just wanted to throw that out there because I've got some like a whole library of videos there, and I'm always adding stuff to it. I've been sick the last couple of weeks. I just feel like I need to be making these announcements. It's just so you guys know that I'm coming back. I'm here. I've been sick the last couple of weeks, so I haven't been doing more than the meditations, but I'm going to be doing a pick a card this week and then another channeled message. So I'm excited about those. So what do you need to know specifically about this solar storm that took place on January 19th? So we started on the 18th in the evening, at least Eastern Standard Time, with an X-class solar flare. So there's C class, M class, and then X class. The C is like nothing's really happening. That's not major. That's not a big deal. That doesn't affect us much here, either in consciousness or in energy. And the middle ground, it's funny, it's M-class solar flare. Those are the kind of like the moderate ones. They're like, okay, on the lower scale, they don't have too much of an impact, but on the higher scale, they can get to be really, really strong energy like electromagnetic energies that hit the planet. And then above that is like extreme case scenarios, always going to be heavy hitting impact. We started with one of those. It was an X 1.8, I believe, that hit on, what was that, the 18th? That was Sunday night, my time, Eastern Standard Time. And then on the 19th, the rest of that storm, that rest of that geomagnetic storm hit the planet. And basically, that's a bunch of radio waves. That's a bunch of other electromagnetic frequencies that are very, very high in quantity, strong in vibration, and and um, powerful in their intensity, that have all been reaching the planet. So if you guys want to stay tuned into like what's going on with the solar weather, get the space weather app. It's free to download. It's not like I'm not sponsored by it. It's just something that I use that helps me kind of be aware of everything that's going on. So if you might find it useful, that's a space weather app. And you can turn on notifications and get notifications for everything that's happening geomagnetically, as well as solar activity. So just a point of reference, if you find that you're particularly sensitive to these kind of energies, it might just be helpful for your frame of reference. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, yeah. Ari, that's not funny. I really hope that you weren't sick. And if you were, I'm really sorry, because I had food poisoning last week and it was really bad. So I get you. So, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's really rough. Like, this has been a very deep, like, physical purge for a lot of you guys. Okay, like a very, very, very deep physical purge. If that's something that resonates with you, yeah, no, it was the worst, Lune. It literally was the worst, because I had just officially gotten better from the flu, and then I had a whole other week of sickness. It was really just bad. So I'm like finally able to start eating food. I'm still having like trouble eating full meals, but like I can still eat. Yeah. Oh yeah, dietary shifts. That's huge. I went back to being vegan. I was eating dairy for a little while there, but I'm back to vegan now, so I relate to that very. So that's probably an energetic conscious switch for some of you guys too. Like, you can't be eating the same foods. Your diet is shifting. Like, I haven't even been able to drink as much coffee as normal, which normally I like have 3 cups a day. I can barely have like 1.5 now, and it makes me sad inside just because I love coffee, but the energy is changing, because our light codes are changing at a cellular level, you guys. These electromagnetic frequencies that are flooding the planet are changing almost the core of who you are. And that's kind of intense to say, but I will augment that, because this is the biggest geomagnetic sorry, distractions. The biggest geomagnetic storm that has hit the planet since 2003. Okay, you guys, since 2003. That's a pretty big storm to be coming in right at the end of the year of the snake. Like, when you guys, the math is mathing. You guys know the math is mathing, right? Like, you start going down your little rabbit holes, studying astrology, studying numerology, getting into channeling, getting into tarot, getting into kind of space weather and what's going on there. You start to put all these pieces together, and things just start adding up, and you're like, oh my God, bridging the connections. You go deeper into quantum mechanics, quantum physics, understanding like even biology. I feel like some of you guys are going deeper into like the human anatomy and human physiology. Like, some of you guys might be studying things or taking up a new course of study. I feel like if you study the mind a lot, maybe you're starting to shift from psychology to like the nervous system, or you're moving between different areas of understanding human reality. And I think this is taking on actually a more physical level than it has in the past. I feel like for those of you that this message resonates with, you've been more focused on the spiritual and energetic side of things, but it feels now even more so that there's a real physical reality approach to this now. Like, you're not going from top down, but kind of gross layers to subtle layers. It's kind of shifting your perspective. I don't know. I'm clutching my water bottle for dear life, because this energy is coming through like a freight train. And then they're just like, okay, get it out, get it out, get it out. Okay. Hello and welcome in. If you're new here, Welcome to the Soul Tribe. My name is Julia Rose. I'm so happy you clicked on this video. Stick around. So, why does any of this matter? Why do geomagnetic storms affect you? Well, if you think about it, and it's like all of the earth is getting surrounded by this high, like this very fast, very strong energy that is kind of literally rattling things. So some of you guys could be even feeling like unsteady or dizzy. Some of you guys have been losing your appetite or having really poor sleep. Those are really strong symptoms right now with these collective energies. I'm seeing increased thirst, like you're needing more water, or you're having salt cravings, or you're needing electrolytes. You've been drawn to electrolytes. You've been having some powerhouse antioxidant fruits and foods. I'm seeing someone drinking nettle teas. I heard nettles, stinging nettles. Mints as well, mint teas. What else, Spirit? What else do they need to know? Some of you might be feeling like you're coming down with a sickness. So if you feel like your body is trying to slow down, please honor that. Honor that your body is needing more rest because these energies are very, very intense. And it's very hard to ground through this. Like you've been going through a lot of preparation for it, but it is very difficult to ground in this energy, okay? So take the time that you need to meditate, to go slow, to amp up your digestion. I feel like for some of you, ginger has been a very, like some of you have been getting kind of nauseous. Ginger tablets, ginger tea, these kinds of things are going to really be supportive to you. Okay. Yeah, I hear you, Ari. Ginger's been my hero too. So, yes. What else do you need to know? Some of you guys need to get back into meditating with soul frequencies. If you guys have Reiki attunements and you're not using them, this is a really good time to be returning to your energy practices. Okay. That's really going to help to stabilize you, to stabilize your space. Some of you might feel like reorganizing your space or cleansing your space energetically. That's a huge thing here too. I'm feeling like some of you guys are going to be making very powerful life shifts soon. Like something about your day-to-day is shifting. Like some of you guys might be looking for a new job or you're looking to move. I feel like you're going to be finding success with those transitions if that's been in alignment with you and you've already been on track for that. Okay. Oh, Spirit wants us to shift into the cards. Okay, so we're going to be getting some more answers as to what in the heck in the energy right now. Getting into it with the Winter Tarot. This has been a really fun deck to work with. It's a very interesting personality. I think all of my tarot decks have interesting personalities. If you're just hopping in, welcome. I love you. You made it. You're right on schedule. Some of you are going to start to see the divine hand of orchestration in your life. Now, I know you guys have always get messages because it's not just coming from me. I know you listen to a lot of other readers and a lot of other channelers too, but you're getting these messages of what it means to trust, what it means to surrender. All right. And the biggest thing I'm seeing right now is that you're starting to become aware of the divine orchestration in your life. Like you're becoming aware of how everything is being put together to help walk you through certain situations. Okay. Now, maybe this is just changes in your thought patterns and changes in your perspective, that you're looking at your situations or certain conflicts through a new set of eyes. Your guides, you're going to start to see now and notice how your guides have been kind of like maneuvering things to help create the situation for you to just move right through it. Okay. And it might not have made sense to you in the start, but I'm seeing that your big picture thinking capacity is expanding. And that's a really, really powerful third eye activation. And as I'm saying that, my crown is going insane. So some of you guys might be getting crown chakra activations in these energies. And I want to say also, there's a lot of potential for this to be these energies to continue being very destabilizing to the earth, especially the ring of fire, the stretch of volcanoes that kind of wraps around a couple of tectonic plates, to the point that it could possibly shift the tectonic plates. And that would really be not good. That would really be not good. Okay. So if you are inclined to grid work, if you've already been incorporating that in your personal meditation practice, or you know how to do that as part of your energy work practice, that's definitely something to be participating in at this time. Grid work meditations. Okay. Grid work meditations. I'm feeling like the effects of this storm, because I've still been seeing a lot of notifications coming through with this batch of energy. I feel like it's going to take another week or two at most to really play out and integrate. So just kind of expect your symptoms to taper off a little bit, but the energies to still kind of be wonky. And just remember, every time you get grounded, Gaia gets grounded too. Every time you stabilize and come back to peace and surrender, that creates a very loud, important shift in the actual earth, right where you stand or sit. No amount of effort is small or unimportant. Every single action that you take to center yourself, to regulate, to balance, creates a balanced state of energy for miles around you. Okay? So some of you, I know, even extra, I'm so happy that resonated with you, because Ari, I could feel like in the meditation that I did on Patreon yesterday, if you want to grab that, that's in the description box below. It was specifically tailored to geomagnetic energies that make you feel out of whack. But this particular, like, I could feel in the meditation when Spirit was like, okay, and by now all of the energy will have stabilized in you guys. So that was really cool. But anyways, returning to, we're talking about the symptoms again. So some of you guys might be feeling like these wonky feelings of in and out, timelines shifting back and forth a lot and kind of frequently. Be assured that every time you ask for stability and you ask for grounding, you are going to be given the situations and the energetic support to help facilitate that stability. And every step that you take to ground your energy, every conscious meditation that you are sending light and love into the earth, that is helping the earth and her grid, her ley lines stabilize, especially with all of the energy that got kicked up and is swirling up like a tornado because of all of these extreme and heightened energetic conditions. And I want to say, like, geomagnetic storms are normal. Radio emission blackouts are normal. They happen here and there. The degree to which they have been happening in the last few days, abnormal, which is why it's kind of making you feel wonky. Okay. It's not that these energies are out of the ordinary. It's just that there's so many of them that it's creating a conscious shift in the collective. All right. So I know that emotionally, some of you guys have been affected by this more than maybe physically, but according to your sensitivity, according to where you are in your journey, what kind of lessons you're working through right now, that's really where the majority of this energy is going to go in to shake things up. So if you think about it, it's kind of really aligned with the end of the year of the snake, which has already been about shaking things up so you can release the old, what does not serve you. It's challenging you to step into new ways of expression, new ways of being, a new identity, a whole new reality that's here for you with this energy. Some of you, I'm feeling like I'm hearing like chaos witch or like a storm, working with storm energy. Some of you might have a natural affinity for working with storm energy, or some of you might even have practice manipulating the weather, or you have And yes, I did. Oops, just say that on the internet. Some of you guys can influence these things. You understand the electromagnetic energy that is like making things shift at a very large scale. Okay, some of you might be headed in that sort of telekinetic route. Trust where your guides are taking you. Trust where your passion is taking you. Okay. Some of you have been called to master your chi, master the flow of chi, how you generate it, how you transmute energy with it, how you create timeline shifts, how you create realities with the energy you have available to you. Okay? This feels like a really good time to just plug really quickly my Reiki course. If you are interested in learning how to work with energy that is a really high frequency that can change your life, change others' lives, cut healing time down, cut manifesting time down, and amplify all the good stuff, definitely take a look at that course. If you've been looking for like a no BS, like all inclusive, we touch every single possible topic you could touch with energy work kind of situation, I really would recommend you go check out the Kundalini Reiki system course. It's something that I put together with my guides. It has 8 different sets of attunements. So you're getting a lot of activations with that. You're being granted the ability to work with several kinds of energy. Okay. Kundalini Reiki is different because it works with the source energy, which is Reiki. It works with um your own Kundalini force, and it works with Earth's energy. All of these things work in you to amplify and create. And in that sense, it purifies you when you work with it, and it makes you stronger every time you work with it, and it heals the earth every time you work with it. Crazy, right? Check it out. Links in the description box below. That's fromspiritforlove.com/KRS for Kundalini Reiki system. And Lisa dropped that here for the live chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what else do you need to know in this energy today? What else do you need to know? I know I'm sitting here like spitballing, so much is wanting to come through so fast. And I feel like you guys it's been like slow, it's been lethargic, and then you're going to have like bouts of energy where it's just like everything has to start moving. Okay? Which is why your perception is being heightened. Some of you, I just heard something about skin conditions. You're going to be noticing differences in like your skin condition. So that's for someone here. That's for someone here. If it flares up in this energy, just understand that it's not anything you're doing wrong. It's not anything you're doing wrong. Okay? That's just what I heard. It's not anything you're doing wrong. It's literally just the energy. Yes, everything is completely online. Okay, interesting. So we got the Knight of Pentacles for you here. But this is a very special deck. This is the Winter Tarot. And this says, the Artisan of Winter Pentacles. The Artisan of Winter Pentacles. And I just heard, work done in the dark will soon come to light. Work done in the dark will soon come to light. And I don't feel like this is it's not negative. Now, for some of you, you might become aware of like, I'm hearing just gossip. That's very specific and not for everyone here. Someone else here is going to see that the work they've been doing on themselves, you guys are going to start to see that the work that you've been doing on yourselves is paying off handsomely and rapidly. And we love that for you. Okay, we love it. We love it. We love it. The Knight of the Knight of Pentacles here, the Artisan of Winter Pentacles. It goes artisan, or it's apprentice, artisan. What is it? Something and then master. Oh gosh. Tell me, Spirit. Apprentice, artisan, something and master. Oh no, I got it wrong. Thank you. I was like, there's a reason they had me check for that. Okay, it's initiate, apprentice, artisan, and master. So this is actually the Queen of Pentacles. And I love that for you because that's basically just you guys going to be well, also you've been purifying a lot, Ari, right? You've been purifying a lot. Um so this is really fun too, okay? Because I feel like you've been in this energy where you're like, I'm Knight of Pentacles. It's like all this work leading to nowhere and leading to more work. And then it's just like, you're going to realize one day, oh, shoot, that was wrong. I woke up the Queen of Pentacles today. And that's really funny because this is the Queen of Pentacles. I'm still getting to know this deck, but everything happens for a reason, eh? So we have Artisan of Winter Pentacles. But that also even makes so much sense. It's like the fact that you couldn't even see your value, the fact that you couldn't even see your worth, that is changing because all of this low density nonsense is clearing out. And I have, yep, I hear you. So, you guys, when was that? Was that in December or November, Spirit? Okay. Really early in, it wasn't December. I want to say December, but it felt like it was the end of November-ish. So what, like 6 to 8 weeks ago, 8+ weeks ago, there was a very clear energetic contractual shift on Earth, okay? And I'm going to say that not everyone was able to feel that, and that's fine. But what happened was that the Earth reality shifted so that if you want to think about Earth like a school, the Earth used to teach pre-K through like 6th grade, okay? What's happening is that, well, no, it was first to 6th grade. We'll say 1st to 6th grade. What happened is that grades 1, 2, and 3, it was decided between higher councils and Gaia herself and God the Divine that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 were going to shift here on Earth so that grades 1, 2, and 3 would kind of just no longer be relevant and no longer be part of the learning package that humans sign up for. And that 4, 5, 6 was going to become 7, 8, 9. It was going to become, instead of 1 through 6, it was going to go 4 to 9. Okay? So what this energy is, this is just what Spirit's telling me right now, you guys, because I get out here and I serve it fresh, I serve it hot. Sometimes I don't know until you know, and we're figuring it out together. That's why I love channeling so much. Because this energy, this geomagnetic storm is how it took from that point to this point to really see the physical shift on Earth. That this like flood of energy that came in starting on the evening of the 18th is here for the purpose of closing out those cycles and helping you guys graduate out of those lessons so that these higher class learning opportunities were how you're starting to experience and navigate your reality. So what does that mean? It means the really, 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 really dark, really, 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 really heavy, the most painful things, the hardest way to learn lessons have dissolved. The absolute hardest way of a hard knock life is a thing of the past. For the souls that have graduated. And I'm going to be clear, I don't talk to everyone on this channel. We know we're a tight-knit group of folks who are like, we're weird and we love it. Okay? We're unique, we're sensitive, and it's a beautiful thing. You guys have so much light to share. So some of these lessons that you had to learn in very dark, chaotic, heavy situations, they're not going to be as heavy anymore. Those layers of your existence are starting to be transmuted. And they're also being transmuted on Earth. But everything that has to come up to the surface in order to be seen so it can be shifted. Which is why the intense purging symptoms, okay? Like if you've been forced to fast, if you've been forced to rest, if you've been forced to hydrate and do whatever you have to do, if you've been forced to leave certain situations, or you've been forced to get into new situations, that's all in line with these global karmic contract shifts, okay? You're graduating to the next kind of era of school where the learning is different. It's not as cumbersome. There's still going to be challenges. That's never going to cease. That's not how reality works here. But it's not going to be as like physically, emotionally, like spiritually negatively impactful. Does that make sense? Like it's the most like the easiest way I can say it is that it's just going to hit different. It's still going to hit hard, but it's going to hit different, and it's not going to be like as heavy, as dark, okay? Because the earth is shifting out of that. So that's a fantastic question, Ari. Ari asked, so does that go for the new incarnated souls coming to earth right now as well? Or just those souls who have graduated and evolved spiritually here already? Amazing question. So every single kid that is being born as of late, I can't say every single one because I don't know everything. I just know that there are light workers that are coming here now. That some of you guys, like, it's so interesting because it's not a clear-cut thing. Every single like year of souls, every single generation of souls has different soul groups and like varying degrees of consciousness within it because of how karma is supposed to enact with and play out with those souls, because you need varying degrees of consciousness in order to create lessons, in order to create the tension so that things can be catalyzed. Because if it's all just the same frequency, it's not going to be enough to catalyze a shift, which is why chaos. Okay, so for the light workers that are being born now, it's like earth is no longer a training grounds for grades 1 to 3. So where souls are going to go to learn those kind of lessons that fit in grades 1 to 3, it's not going to be earth anymore, because earth now has become a 4 to 9 kind of thing. It's probably more accurately like 4 to 7, but just for the sake of like mathing, we're leaving out old. We're graduating from the youngest ones and adding the next set of higher learning. So Earth is transitioning to be a higher learning place. It's still middle Earth. It's still like a middle planet. Okay, it's still like a middle realm where you have all of this variability, all of this fluctuation, because that's the kind of learning that takes place here. But it's just that it's no longer going to be grades 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so the light workers that are coming here now, that are being born, they're all in varying degrees of consciousness, but there are going to be a lot of souls that are very advanced. And you guys are probably seeing these kids talking on social media and just saying the most profound things because the awareness of their connection doesn't need to be veiled anymore. Does that make sense? It's like the consciousness of the planet can actually support their knowing. Gaia is small, but she's big. And all of these light workers that are coming here to help ground more of these light codes into the earth. You are all living crystals, okay? You have the ability to transmute, to create, and direct energy. So when you come here to go through your learning and go through your karma and evolve as a soul, that literally helps the earth evolve. Right? So it's not like there's a cookie cutter way that the souls are coming in. It's just that the majority of them, or I should say enough to make an energetic majority, because that's really the fundamental. It's enough to make an energetic majority to stabilize Earth in the positive direction that this entire universe needs Earth to move in. Okay? Does that make sense? Are you following? I think I don't know how much more we're going to go into that because I'd have to be sidestepped for them to come through with a little bit more information. I'm not quite there yet. I'm better, you guys, but I'm not quite there yet. Okay. But I know this kind of stuff is fascinating to you. Okay, I'm glad it's resonating. Glad it's resonating and landing. But I feel like I'll probably end up bringing Tapon through soon. I'll bring Tapon through soon. Tapon is my oracle. Tapon is a being who represents a consciousness of a group of souls that is much more evolved than we are. And yeah, I know, guys, I've been missing channeling for you guys. So I'll be bringing him through when I say him. He presents masculine to me. That's just how I connect with him. But of course, it is they representing a group of souls that they are just the spokesperson for. So yeah, when they're ready to come through, you guys will be the first to know. Okay? So, is there anything else you need to know in this global energy right now? I mean, genuinely, they're exciting times. Like, it's absolutely terrifying here on Earth, but your joy is more accessible. And I think you guys are starting to feel that, which is why there is so much trying to counteract that, you know? Your joy is the most healing frequency on this earth. And this energy of creating moments of joy, of creating moments of balance and reconnecting to yourself, finding ways to stay positive is helping the earth counteract possible cataclysmic events. And I'm going to say it until I'm blue in the face. No amount of efforting in the direction of your joy is small or unimportant. You make so much more of a difference than you know when you embody alignment, when you embody truth, when you embody your healing as an art, as a lifestyle. Choosing your joy, choosing to spread positivity, choosing to be kind. These things make a difference. These things are going to heal the earth. Okay? Never underestimate the power of your positivity. If you want to contribute to Gaia's, let's all send a little love right now. Just say out loud that you want to send some love to Gaia, some love and healing energy. I send love and healing energy to the earth. I send love and healing energy to the earth. I send love and healing energy to the earth. I send love and healing energy to the earth. That's it. If you physically can't do more, if you are mentally or emotionally or meditatively unable to do more than that, or you don't know what direction to do, please do not underestimate the power of your prayer, the power of your words, the power of your intentions. Okay? You're capable of creating more change than you know. This is the Apprentice of Winter Wands. So this is an actual knight card. And you can even notice with the movement here. That looks like a fox to me. Foxes could be significant. I'm also hearing swan, kitsune, and deer. So those are very, very specific. Okay? They might resonate with you. I'm seeing seagulls. Okay. All right. I know, it isn't even Saturday, Ari. No, it's because I'm finally healing. I'm finally not sick and I have my life force back. Okay. Apprentice of Winter Wands, and then we have the Artisan of Winter Wands. So we have two queens here. Two queens. We Again, tarot is not about the gender, it's about energy. Okay? We have your oh, and I'm loving how even in this pentacle energy, we've got the fire in the background, the kindling of the hearth. Okay? So this is so good. This feels good. This feels good. Ooh, and I'm going to show you this card on the bottom of the deck because it's pretty. Winter Temperance. Winter Temperance. And the word winter makes such a difference in these cards, right? Because you see a normal temperance card, it does not look that dark. It does not look like a one-sided pouring. It does not look like any of this. Okay? The winter brings out kind of like the positivity in the underside of things. It's like highlighting the light and the shadows. And that's really another kind of marker to how your attitude towards your life is changing, is being your ability to withstand the duality of extremes is improving. Your capacity to hold those dualities is expanding. And that's really huge because that's giving you a lot more creative power. The more you can hold space for duality within you, the more powerful a creator you are. The more powerful and actually stabilized your aura becomes. Because it actually is going to help you master the law of attraction too. To understand how you are balancing polarity, balancing opposites. Okay, Spirit, what do you need the collective to know right now with the apprentice of Winter Wands and the artisan of Winter Wands? Like, these are so interesting. Someone here has animal guides that are especially close to them. I feel like a cat. There's a cat here on the other side for someone. They're not just saying hello, but they're helping you to balance your energy right now. Okay? Wow. I feel like there's an element of celebration here and there's an element of preparation. And an element, oh, that's interesting. I'm hearing the Imagine Dragons song, and the lyrics specifically, seeing beauty in the pain. Your understanding of divine reasoning is shifting. Ooh, that's huge. Wow. So there's a message here that you guys, you're no longer seeing the things that God isn't doing as punishment. You're no longer seeing the things that are not happening for you as really, really, really bad. It's like you're starting to understand that, like, reality isn't trying to punish you. This is really clicking for you in a new way with this energy. When by the time, okay, so if this is not how you're feeling right now, you're still integrating the energy, you're still learning how to complete some of these lessons tied to this specific energy that we're touching on in this message. Okay, yeah, like you're really understanding what it means for spirit to get you from point A to point B on spirit's terms and not yours. But in a way that isn't, like, you're not taking that unknown or that awareness of what you do not know and punishing yourself with it. How do you say? It's like you're not fussing so much anymore about the things you don't have control over, and you're not seeing the things that God takes control over as negative, however God chooses to handle those situations. That's really huge. Like, that is that is a, what's the word? I'm hearing like a keystone or a touchstone soul lesson that you came here to learn in this life. That was one of the biggest things that you came here to master, was your fear of the unknown. I feel like I have to just let that one sit, because holy mackerel. And I'm seeing that those of you, it's like the fact that you're seeing this message and you're still here with me and you're listening to this means that even if you're not there, it's going to happen for you. And that's what you're on track to learn right now. Okay. You might be in the beginning stages of this. It might be coming up for you. It might be you're halfway through, and maybe you're just like, oh my God, I'm starting to get it now. Okay. Wherever you are on your journey of learning this lesson, it's that you're no longer afraid of what you cannot control, and you're no longer afraid of what you do not know. Like this is very deep healing. This is very deep healing. Because it's not just that you're letting go of fear, it's that you're letting go of all the negativity that went with the fear. Your soul is going to be so much lighter on the other side of these lessons. Because I'm hearing you're not punishing yourself anymore. Wow. I just heard that's the message. Fine. Okay. Fine. Are there any other concluding thoughts you'd like to have? That was like a pretty heavy hitter, but I got to tell you that steam engine kind of ran out with that statement. We had a lot to get through, you guys. Okay. Is there anything else you want to add to that, Spirit, just to like round out that message, please? Or is that really where you want to leave it? I'm just seeing like teenager Taylor Swift singing Fearless. Like that was really funny. Okay. Okay. This is an end of an era for you. If you haven't had a chance to check out the new moon messages that I did, those messages feel like they lead right into these messages to add to them, but also give them a bit more clarity. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out, please go ahead and do that. That would be the most recent live stream prior to this one. It was the new moon in Capricorn. Okay. If you are feeling like this is all making sense to you, but you have no idea what you need to do next, and you're looking for guidance and clarity, or you're looking to connect with a loved one on the other side, book a reading with me. I would love to help guide you and help bring through your loved ones, okay? The link is in the description box below. Lisa also dropped it in the live chat here for those of you who are here in the live chat. And I also offer Reiki energy healing. So if you are looking to work through any sort of emotional turmoil or any grief, but also any physical pain, Reiki really can do it all. All right. If you have any questions about that, or you are looking to kind of implement Reiki into your own practice, I would say check out the course too, and reach out to me if you have any questions. Okay. The link is in the description box below for everything that I've got going on. And I love you so much. I love you dearly. And I will see you in the next one. Yeah, nothing else, nothing else to add to that message. It kind of just went, whoa, flop. And that's how I know the channeling is complete. Okay. I will definitely be seeing you guys again out here for a live yeah, probably not an upload. I've been enjoying doing the lives with you more. Definitely before Saturday, but I always go live on Saturday mornings, Eastern Standard Time. So do come hang out. But if I can't see you then, I'll see you in the replay. And I hope you're having a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are, whenever you are, and I will see you in the next one. All right, folks, take care. Bye-bye. Love you guys. I know, Ari, me too. You guys rock. You're amazing. And I love you, beautiful souls. And I will see you in the next one. Till then, bye.